The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, the retreat fire burning near Rimrock Lake is now under new command. It comes with a change in headquarters too, but the firefight is still the same. We'll share the latest out of Yakima County. Plus, roundtable discussion on fentanyl impacts in the Evergreen State was hosted by Congresswoman Kim Schreier in Ellensburg. No video cameras were allowed at the meeting, but we did catch up with her to talk the goal of the discussion. And a local nonprofit is looking to raise $50,000 in 2 days, backed by nearly a dozen organizations. The fundraising blitz will help them expand programming and serve more people. We'll hear from the Columbia Ability Alliance. We'll have that story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Friday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, I gotta say, despite the haze that we're seeing lingering over parts of Yakima, I'm super excited about the change in temperatures coming our way.
Yeah, as we go into next week, we are going to see that big change in temperatures, but today we're going to be focused on thunderstorm chances today and tomorrow. Let's take a look out at the Yakima weather cam. Still a little bit of that light haze and smoke, but you also can see the lights out over the city. This morning, air quality is not too terrible for any of us, although again, we are still going to be dealing with those lingering haze and smoke concerns. Right now in Yakima, temperatures are sitting at 61 degrees with a fairly light wind. Underneath those mostly clear skies, here's a look at your weather headlines for today. Again, I already mentioned it. We are going to be focused on thunderstorm chances as we go throughout the weekend. Today, thunderstorms will primarily be focused along and in the Cascades. So if you have any plans maybe to go camping, be aware of that threat. As we go into tomorrow, we're going to be looking at a chance of thunderstorms in the Cascades, but we're also going to be introducing thunderstorm chances, especially to the Kittitas and Yakima valleys before the weather does start to turn calmer on Sunday. I'll continue to break down your weather forecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. We begin this morning in Yakima County. A new incident management team is now in command of the fight to contain the retreat fire burning near Rimrock Lake. California Complex Incident Management Team 14 took over yesterday morning and has moved their headquarters from Natchez Valley Elementary School to the Sun Dome. As far as the fire, no significant changes. It's burned around 45,000 acres and is 64% contained. The Highway 12 corridor from the Y with State Route 410 to the White Pass Summit is still closed for the safety of firefighters and the public. The stretch of Highway 12 will remain closed. A teenager accused of murder in Ellensburg in March is now in jail on the west side. Benny Castizo was wanted by Ellensburg police for a deadly shooting at a Jack in the Box. He was arrested at another crime scene on the west side on Tuesday. Castizo was 17 at the time of the murder in Ellensburg, but he's now being charged, he is being charged rather, as an adult for first-degree murder charges. Castizo is now waiting to be extradited back to Kittitas County. And fentanyl is a hot topic in Washington and across the country. Congresswoman Kim Schreier hosted a roundtable discussion yesterday in Ellensburg on the impacts of fentanyl. This took place yesterday afternoon at the Kittitas County Sheriff's Office. The media was not allowed to record any of the discussion, but we did speak to Representative Schreier about her goals for the discussion.
My goal out of this roundtable discussion is to figure out the impact on fentanyl on this particular community, what I can do to support the community, and I'd also like to know how the jail-based medically assisted treatment is working and whether that is helping people leave jail in a better situation to get treated and get off of fentanyl.
Now tomorrow, KIMA's Austin Peppers will have a full report on the discussion. Yesterday afternoon at Armistead Elementary, Kennewick Police held an active shooter training session for area emergency workers. Leaders from the Kennewick Police Department and the Kennewick School District tell us yesterday's session consisted of 7 different scenarios. In the event of an emergency, officers say knowing your way around the school is vital to being able to efficiently and effectively carry out your duties.
When we get them out there training together, phenomenal results happen. If you don't train together, then that's when mistakes happen. And usually the mistakes aren't because someone's not trying to do their best. It's because they get confused. They don't understand the layout. They don't have keys to doors. They don't understand that the elevator doesn't work or whatever it may be.
Both the Kennewick School District and the Police Department say their #1 goal is continuing to keep students safe. Hapo Community Credit Union has a new president and CEO. The board of directors announced Scott Mitchell, who'd been serving as acting president and CEO, will now take on the job permanently. Mitchell has been with the credit union for 19 years, and as part of a statement, board chairman Ken Hohenberg said, quote, Scott Mitchell is the right person to create a viable financial plan that'll carry the credit union through future growth stages. And a Tri-Cities nonprofit is hosting a fundraiser sponsored by almost a dozen community organizations with a goal of reaching $50,000 in 48 hours. Columbia Ability Alliance, formerly Columbia Industries, has been working in the Tri-Cities for more than 60 years, providing opportunities to those dealing with unique abilities and life barriers. The fundraiser began on Wednesday and ran through last night.
Here's why it matters. We're providing employment services and community inclusion for individuals with disabilities and other life barriers, and our community support's allowing us to build out programming and serve more clients and ultimately build a more accessible and inclusive community for all to enjoy.
To celebrate the Giving Blitz, folks were at Roundtable Pizza Wednesday evening and at the Hub of Kennewick yesterday, where proceeds from sales are benefiting the fundraiser. Now, to learn more or to donate, head over to our website, KEPRTV.com. Now, Jefferson, let's talk weather, because the headline on the docket in terms of weather is the thunderstorm chances that we could possibly see today. And that obviously will come with lightning, so is that something we have to keep in mind as well?
Well, today and tomorrow. I would say that today it's not going to be a big factor for most of us, maybe a bit more of a factor coming tomorrow. Today, we are going to be focused on potential thunderstorms up in the Cascades. There's going to be a very slim chance that some of these thunderstorms could leak into the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, but that's not looking terribly likely at this point. Here's a look at daytime high temperatures you can expect for today. We're going to range somewhere in the 90s across the forecast area. Again, the better chance that thunderstorms will arrive tomorrow, especially for the Yakima and Kittitas valleys. We will discuss that in greater detail coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:07. Coming up on KEPR KIMA this morning, we continue our election coverage. Now that the August primary is out of the voting stage, folks are now looking to the general. And this week, voters will be deciding on a myriad, voters will be deciding on a myriad of leaders. But voters are not just choosing people for offices during the general election. On the other side of the break, we'll talk Initiative 2117, which aims to repeal the Climate Commitment Act. But later in the show, state news, the family of a man who died in that catastrophic sub implosion last summer is now suing the company that built the sub, seeking millions and claiming negligence. We'll break down the complaint. We do have to take a quick break first, so don't go anywhere. Things are just getting started this hour, and there's more news and weather ahead.